The universe of Resident Evil is full of terrifying creatures that haunt and hunt our heroes for the past 25 years. Resident Evil Village continues that legacy with an abomination of its own, something so horrifying that it can only exist in the mind of our hero, for if it was real, it may be too shocking. But this disgusting creature may even give insight into the secret history of Ethan and where the series is going forward. This is the hidden story of the giant baby fetus monster in Resident Evil Village. Ethan Winters discovers this creature while tracking the location of Donna Beneviento, the mind-controlling doll maker of the village. She has cultivated a particular species of flowers that, thanks to her mutomycete abilities, she can cause hallucinations in the minds of those who absorb the flower's pollen. Ethan absorbs that pollen and immediately begins to see images of his wife Mia.
Ethan.
What?
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
Rose feels different. Ethan, you have to fix her.
What the hell is this?
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
This can't be real.
He follows the hallucinations into Donna's haunted house and discovers a doll of his wife, broken and taken apart. This is when Ethan, simply put, is tortured. Donna exploits his and other parents' greatest fear, that their child, Rose in this case, is hurt, and that Mia may die as well trying to give birth. This results in some of the most harrowing dialogue ever heard in the game. If you are sensitive to the plight of children or a parent yourself, you may not want to listen.
Whoa! That's a kid? Can you believe it? She's so energetic, it's crazy. Oh God, no. I can't do anything but this. Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
It would be a lot for anyone to handle, but imagine Ethan, without any means of protection thanks to the hallucination, truly believing his wife is being ripped apart from the inside by his child. Following the clues, Ethan eventually discovers that doll of his wife cast aside into a well, and he hears something very familiar, the cry of a child, finally free. But as he follows that cry, everything doesn't seem like it should. There is a horror, a bloody mess, and remnants of an umbilical cord thick as a fence post, which leads to this.
It'll be fine. 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 It'll be fine.
This creature, albeit a hallucination, is a testament to all of his failures and fears as a father now made whole. This little girl chases Ethan around the house, dribbling out half words, laughing and crying, and even saying something special if it eventually gets a hold of Ethan. In case you didn't catch that, that is Ethan's deformed fetus child eating him and then screaming out yummy. Since this is a hallucination, we can assume that in that moment Ethan wasn't actually killed by a child, but perhaps in reality he had a heart attack thanks to the terror. Even though this child Rose isn't real, Capcom still took great effort in creating this horror. In the concept art for the game, the baby, as it's called, is described as a 2 to 3 minute old girl who's 5'10" and 7 feet 7 inches long. Her left eye can open with some effort, she has no teeth and will instantly eat anything in front of her, but her hands and feet look like that of a real baby's. For those familiar with the horror genre, it bears a striking resemblance to the fetus found in the bathroom of the Silent Hill PT demo from years ago, only I would say much more terrifying. If we look now at the character model for this baby, they really did just take a baby, enlarge it to the size of an adult, twisted its lower body around so its legs face the wrong direction, then smashed its upper body into a mush before stretching the entire entity. It truly is absolutely disgusting. Fortunately, Ethan is able to escape this terror, and when he ends the life of Donna, the baby is no more. Now, this could be just something terrifying that was designed to scare players and Ethan alike, but I do think this could be a big hint into the true nature of Ethan and his family. Everything after this point on is a massive spoiler for the end of the game, so leave now or forever hold your peace. At the climax of Resident Evil Village, we discover that Ethan actually died years ago when he first entered Jack Baker's home. That kick to the head killed him, but Ethan was revived thanks to the mold and megamycete in that building. That is the same base power that gives all of the lords in Resident Evil Village their strength. What if this horrifying hallucination that Donna tortures Ethan with is actually a warning? What if, when she looked into the mind of Ethan, she discovered the truth? That Ethan's child Rose had awesome untold power thanks to her lineage, even greater power that Evelyn has from Resident Evil 7, but ultimately she is still a beast and an abomination. We do know, thanks to the epilogue, that Rose does have a future in this world. What if this twisted visage that we saw here wasn't just designed to terrify Ethan, but also was Donna sharing her own terror and possibly indicating that Rose in some way will cost Mia her life? Either way, this is a creature we will not soon forget. Next up, Donna Beneviento, the doll maker, her hidden story, and why she became the monster of the manor.